1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Happy birthday to my Geminis, blessed Geminis. Happy birthday to all my Geminis, sexy Geminis. Oh, happy birthday to all of our lovely and handsome and sexy, and don't forget, quick with the wit and highly intelligent and physically fit Geminis. Happy birthday is for is for you. You and all through you and only you, Geminis. Yes, indeed, the higher realms want you guys to recognize that is 2 days that you don't ever have to worry about, Geminis. That is yesterday and tomorrow. Why, you say? Oh, that's simple. Because yesterday's history and tomorrow's a mystery. And your day is today. It's Friday. It's your birthday. You hear me? I love you guys in every way. And the higher realms love you in every way. Enjoy your beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blessed day. Geminis, before we get into, your read, I must let you guys know that the higher realms, all right, is saying that you guys, the higher realms would like for you guys to know that you are a mass key component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth, okay? The higher realms want you to know your worth because you are a massive key component in this whole divine plan on this beautiful divine planet Earth, okay? Yes, you guys need to know that you are planned, all right? The higher realms say that word could be no other word than planet for you Geminis to know that you are planned. The last 2 letters in that word planet is till ET, is till the end of time or till the end of Earth's timeline here. All right? And you guys need to know that you guys, your records show that you have been living the ET life all your life. What you mean by that, girl? Well, E, executing low vibe energy, and T, transmuting it into high vibe energy. A lot of you guys have been doing so all your life, I'm seeing a bathroom situation where, you helped a girl out somehow. They were getting ready to beat up the girl or take advantage of the girl. And some of you guys kind of rang the alarm on it. Let me see what you guys did, because I see the bathroom issue. Somehow you guys made a difference in that bathroom with that fighting. I don't see you guys slipping off, telling anybody. Maybe, I don't know, something you guys did in that bathroom to stop this from being worse. Stop the situation from getting worse. Because they had the girl jacked up in like a corner in the bathroom. Oh, okay, so maybe because you guys walked in and you knew to walk in. Some of you guys you did it on purpose. You walked in so they wouldn't be able to do what they were going to do with the girl. Something of that nature. Something you guys did for that bathroom. But I'm getting you guys, all you had to do was walk in. And they didn't want nobody to see them or whatever like that. Because they didn't even belong on school property. This is like an old school thing. Like I'm seeing junior high for some of you guys. Some of you guys not randomly did it. However, you intentionally walked into that bathroom trying to help another person, because you already knew they were up to no good, right? So the higher realms is commending you for that. Whether you remember it or not, you're being commended for it. Great job, Geminis. It's something about the blue you had on that day. For you guys, that's how you will remember you had on blue. Something about that blue that day. That's how you will remember this, what I'm telling you guys. But nevertheless, you guys have been doing this thing here. Yeah. Most of you guys did have that peel as a baby. You know how every baby doesn't peel, so I just want to let you guys know that every child's skin does not peel when they're born, like others. Some you would see really peeling, and I'm gonna tell you, like some babies, their skin does not peel, just to make that something that you guys need to know. Some of you guys with that Pillsbury baby, Pillsbury baby. Yeah, but some of you guys your skin peeled as a baby. Just to let you know. A lot of you guys, I don't know, the higher realms is showing me that, I don't know, you hurt your feet when you were trapped or something like that. The right foot is like in the bottom of your right foot, like a little hole, something you guys stepped on or something like it was a trap set for you guys, unbeknownst to you. The higher realms see everything, hear all the conversations that you can't hear. And that's what I don't understand. When people think they're playing in your face, they're playing in God's face. They're not playing in your face. Because you could care less, because you're going to do your ultimate best, right? So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. However, this was a trap for you guys, and it's your right foot. I was trying to pick up the age you were, but I think you guys know it so well, because it's a spot or a dot at the under your right foot because of that specific trap. Some of you guys really have had your, past life enemy spirit just running amok around you guys. I see that, some type of, it's like, oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is like something, now I understand it. I get it. Like, how you get a big piece before, but it's like now I actually see it. It's like this spirit that died, it was so angry. It died trying to harm you, is what I see in another lifetime. Can you imagine dying trying to harm somebody? Anywho, this person or this thing, whatever this is, because it's very low vibe, it died trying to harm you. And then in the spirit world, they have nothing better to do, okay? So what they're doing is they, once upon a time, they discovered you. And then they started, doing the walkthrough in the bodies, because but see, they're going to get the right walkthrough, because they're going to walk through and find that they, so, because, anyway, I think it's foolish for people to think that, there's one ultimate power, and this power only came one time, and y'all can just run rampant and do what you want, and it's only, you don't know what you're building up. You don't know what the plan is. You don't know how it goes. You don't know what So the bottom line is, the higher realms can be anything, anyone, anytime, any place, right? So that's what people need to realize. Like I said, when you think you're playing in someone's face, just know that it's the higher realms' face, those who are ancient Creed, because I see you are Geminis. I see you are. I see you guys are a little bit weight conscious. You worry about your weight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said what I said, physically fit, because that's what you'll hit. That's the goal you will hit, because you guys have already submit, It's like when you know what you want, you won half of the battle just by, knowing what you want, because a lot of people don't even have a clue. They just think about the ones that's still eating. They like, I don't know if I want to do that walk. I don't know if I want to start that regimen because it's going to lead to me to keep on to doing it, or whatever they're telling themselves. So you guys really won half of the battle already just by wanting, more for your body, more performance from your body to expand. And as you're doing that, your soul is expanding too. You guys are really, listening to your higher self. That's what you call that. So it's like you guys have that crown chakra energy open. But it came through a lot of pain and desperation, because that's when that opens up. It's like you have to really experience something in this realm, that's very extremely painful in order to open up that crown chakra or activate it enough to really hear your higher self tell you about your wealth. Okay, so that's what's happening to you guys. Your higher self is letting you know of your wealth, and you guys are not standing for anything less than the best. So that's why I said what I said, because you guys will be physically fit. That is the goal that you will max, and that's the goal that you will continue and consistently hit. All right, that physically fit is it. Yeah, so I see you guys at this point. Like I said, I have to tell you guys this, you are a key component in this whole divine plan, on this beautiful divine planet. And the higher realms want you to know that it's all the part of, this is all your soul's mission, okay? Along this soul's mission, the higher realms have placed something so valuable inside of you. It's called your intuition. Therefore, if you could trust your intuition, you can begin to see without sight. That's why people scratch their head trying to figure out how the blind man or woman can get around day and night, okay? Because they trust their intuition. All right? So with that soul's mission, the higher realms have placed that beautiful jewel inside of you called your intuition, that keeps you spiritually tethered to a spiritual GPS. And that GPS is known as the gods or the guides, or simply God pointing you to your next level of step of origin. That acronym for STEP is STEP, which is a solution to every problem. No. Now, this is important that you guys know that you were born fully loaded. However, a problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. That's why when you think you have a problem going on before you, you have to stop, take a step back, and listen in. Am I the solution, or am I? If I'm not the solution, then that just leaves me with one thing. I must be the problem. So there it is. So a lot of time, problem is something that we recreate. Situations are simply things that happen. No one has done to me more than I've done to me. The enemy can be in a me, just like the word says. The enemy is really enemy. I'm the only one that can stop me. I'm the one that can start me. I'm the one that can most harm me, Go Geminis. Go Geminis. Yeah, Geminis. I had to switch that up a little bit because I seen something was going wrong with that situation there. And also I had to let you guys know that you guys are also safe. That's those two hands you see. So the higher realms knows that you guys were born fully loaded with all of these things. However, since the higher realms can't talk through burning bushes anymore because they got the fire department and all that going on, that bush start burning and you up there talking to God, the fire department, everybody, EMTs and everything, and be out there, ambulance checking your pulse. Like you be saying, I'm talking to God. They be like, we put the fire out. We here with help. You know what I mean? So those times have changed for sure. No more burning bush, You just have to really stay, tapped in. And that's a must. Stay tapped in, you guys, okay? a lot of you guys, the higher realms told me a long time ago that the AM stands for Ascended Master's Time and the PM stands for prayer, meditation, or positive movement. Those who don't say they don't pray, positive movement. And for a lot of you guys, prayer, manifestation time. All in the PM is taking place. The AM is one thing, the Ascended Master's Time with you. And that's when you get that wake up like 1 or 2 or 3 in the morning, And the higher realms just checking up on you. The Ascended Masters got the Ascended Masters, giving you guys downloads and guidelines and things of that nature. Did I say guidelines? Maybe, you guys. And so the higher realms is just giving you guys downloads. And the downloads are like guidelines anyway in your life. So if you awake around 2:30, 1:30 in the morning, you think you don't know why, and you just kind of figure maybe it's the bathroom or the water, that you got to drink some water. Think again. It's Ascended Master's Time trying to tap in. I want you guys to tap in, So that's a beautiful time in there. Definitely, because some people do die in their sleep, so they also, it's so many ways that they're doing so many different things at that time, but that's the Ascended Master's Time with you, okay, in every way. So pay attention to that, you guys. And look at that, some of you guys may get that wake up call 5:30 in the morning, hence your birthright. So a lot of you guys be getting up at 5:30 in the morning, don't even know why. Let me find out. Ooh. Somebody was born 5 pounds, 30 ounces. Can you be 30 ounces? No. But at least 5 pounds. 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Somebody was born 5 pounds, 3 ounces. Oh, okay. Go ahead with your bad self. So Geminis, I see. So the higher realms has to speak now through numbers, signs, and synchronicities, which is your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body. And all those little scars and marks and trinkets on your body, they play a role. I'm talking to somebody who, definitely. I'm looking at somebody right now, Gemini, with freckles. Or moles on your face that look like freckles or something like that, little small moles around your cheek and stuff like that. I'm seeing a Gemini that's like that. I'm seeing a Gemini that's, hair is really nice and elongated. Got some hang time. Somebody just got their hair done or did their own hair, but it looks like salon ready. It's very shiny and looks fresh and pure. Something about it pure. The higher realms say pure. Something about pure. Maybe some of you guys used that aloe vera before you straightened it out or blew it out. That's nice. Go ahead with your bad self, Gemini. So Geminis, the higher realms leads you to this number, signs, and synchronicities. That's how the higher realms is speaking. Your birthright number is 530. The higher realms is speaking to you through your birthright, 530. That number 5 says you guys are here to bring positive change from every dimensional level. How do you do that? Well, the number 5 is a multidimensional spiritual number. So guess what? A lot of you guys are multidimensional spiritual beings. That's how you do that. You bring positive change to this dimension. And as you bring it, make no mistake about it, the higher realms make sure that you guys receive it as well. That's why all your life, you can look around and you always see change around you. Some kind of way in bottle change. Just a reminder of who you are. A lot of you guys, you changed a lot when you were born. And Earth changed a lot when you were born. I like to give you guys an example when I say sometimes, you remember going to sleep and then you woke up and the whole world changed. Well, you are a massive part of that change. Remember, you're that massive key component that was necessary and needed to bring Earth's vibration and frequency up to that level of change. Great job, Geminis, in every way. So you guys need to know that is your birthright number 5. And because it's your birthright number 5, you will receive some money on your birthday, okay? Some of you guys will get a lot of $5 in there, a lot of $50. I don't, something to do with that 5. But the bottom line is, you shall receive some money on your beautiful day. Yeah, shout out to those of you who have a 5 to 8-year-old. Shout out to those of you who have like 5 to 8 letters in your name, because a lot of you guys, that's just what it is. You have 3 to 8 letters in your name. 3 to 8 letters in your name. I don't care if your middle name, your last name, your first name. You have 3 to 5 letters. It's right here in your birthright. It says it, okay? And then that number 3 is because you guys are, that when the higher realms are speaking to you through your number 3, the higher realms are saying everything is working together for the good. However, the higher realms want you guys to know how much is working together for the good. A lot of you guys are spiritually connected to that Trinity, mind, body, and spirit energy, inspiration and manifestation, and creation energy. Some people say Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Some people say Mother, Father, Son. Whatever you say, just know that you're the one, okay? You are born this way with this number 3 energy. And that means that you are master manifester. So I'm talking to ascended masters here that has decided to come back in this lifetime to renovate Earth's and evaluate Earth's vibration state, you know. So a lot of you guys have a lot to do with this frequency, and you volunteered to do so. Great job. I'm so grateful you guys are here. So a lot of you guys are master manifestors with that number 3 birthright, because you are ascended master and you volunteer to be here. So that doesn't take away your gifts, your skills, your talent. You know, you guys are master manifestors, okay? Your spiritual gifts. A lot of you guys manifest yourself to be at the right 3 places at one time. Okay? That's what you guys do in every way. You manifest yourself to be at 3 places at one time. That means a lot of you guys can be at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. People can write their whole life story and never have that written in there. Why? Because it never happened for them. Because it's not their birthright frequency or vibration. And it's not their birthright. This is your birthright. To be at the right place at the right time with the right stuff. You got a lot of people, if they write their story, they'd be like, they told me come back next week. The lady wasn't there. They had just closed the doors. I just missed them. They'll be back next year. Those are the type of stories you hear. Okay? But you guys, you know, you have that story of, oh man, yeah, you right on time. Oh, you're a little early, but you right on time. Come on in, blah, blah, blah. That type of thing. You have that to include in your story. Because of when you're aligned, that's how it is. And it tells you that this is who you are. When you guys are spiritually aligned, you are master manifestors. You get it done. You hear me? And a lot of people know that about you. That's another thing. That's why people can, you know, come along and have a sad face and, you know, get some of your empathy. You know, that's the way it goes. Here in the land of no-nos. Okay? So a lot of you guys can play on you guys spiritually in every way. You know, that's what I see. So that's what the higher realms want you to know through your birthright number 3. Now, because 5 plus 3 equals 8, that's also your birthright number, you guys. I need to let you guys know that in every way. Now, 8 is a beautiful, powerful number. It reeks of, and that makes sense because you bring positive change. So as much as you increase, you guys are born to be abundant. 5 plus 3 is 8. You were born to be abundant in this lifetime. And some of you guys know that because a lot of things you do equate abundance. You know, some people can do things and they'll never equate abundance in any way, in any form, because that's just how they operate and that's their frequency and their vibration. When you do something, it actually creates abundance. And abundance come in every form, you guys. So recognize when the higher realm designed that number 8, it is designed as so. A circle at the top and a circle below. Yeah. And anytime you see a circle, just know that it represents completion. Anything at the top realm, you know, is spiritual. That's why you want to keep your thoughts pure. You don't want to have negative thoughts, Gemini, especially you, a master manifester, an ascended master, a master of positive change. You bringing positive change here. This is a no-no. You guys must think positive thoughts. You cannot be around here like the rest of those fools. Run around. What came first, the chicken and the egg? And I'm like, hold up, you past grown now. It was a thought. It was not the chicken nor the egg. It was the thought. That's why you got to be mindful what you thinketh. Okay? In every way, Gemini, okay? So keep those positive thoughts. And your number 8 is that circle at the top is representing you guys completing a spiritual abundance cycle. That circle at the below are you guys, completing a physical abundance cycle. Together, it means you guys are complete. You are totally abundant. And you guys are meant to increase the vibration wherever you are. I know if you ever come into you guys know what I'm talking about. This is who you are. This is what you bring. You bring abundance wherever you go because that is your birthright and you need to know. Okay, Geminis? So don't get tricked out with these third eyes because you guys, your birthright is abundance. And this 0 is completion. You see your last number is 0. I can't make it up. It's complete. You guys manifesting a completion at this time. A lot of you guys brought so much positive change. You're manifesting a completion to a cycle right now. However, that's been your whole lifetime. A lot of you guys, you really do create abundance because right now you're manifesting to complete another cycle. Maybe your third time cycle here. Some of you guys started on something for the third time. You know what I'm saying? You mastered this, you mastered that, and now you get ready to master something else. That's you guys for the third time. You're mastering something totally different or something that you've previously mastered. You're mastering it again for the third time in this lifetime. It's just deep. You guys are doing this. This is what you do here. So that's a beautiful thing. So you guys, this 0 is not, it represents God, the Omega and the N. So you guys are, manifesting a completion, a ending to something at this time, in which will bring multidimensional positive change of abundance in your life. So whatever it is, you guys are on the right track. I can tell you that. And that's a fact just by looking at your birthright. So, Geminis, what I see here is, I was asking what's major right now for you guys. It may be some fake debts here. Some of you guys may have some fake debt, and I don't like that because it reminds me of you gonna put something on Pookie Books, or you gonna put something here, you know what I'm saying, or else it's life or death, or you know what I'm saying, they're gonna send this person or that person or something crazy, I don't know. Anyway, people working behind scenes right now, they're actually scared, and they're trying to scare you, but they're actually scared now, you know what I'm saying. This was in the past because they tried like fake robbery attacks, it's some type of gang affiliation. Maybe some people that's not even that you don't know is a part of these gangs. They may be a vocalist, a writer, a hairstylist, a model, or you guys may have been in delivery, or you may have delivered something to them, or somebody delivered to you. But the bottom line is, this person, they will be getting a background check. So a lot of these people are getting scared and shaky and stuff like that. However, they did try a pre-robbery attack. Okay, in the past, yeah, in the past, but some reason, somehow, something with some security, or later on, maybe somehow, what do you call their ID, or something didn't check out, something with the background didn't check out. Whatever it is happening now for them. Like I said, they're a vocalist, a writer, a hairstylist, a model, or somebody that you were. Something about you were something with the delivery, okay? They were they never got to see your dark side, okay? But their karma has arrived, okay? Because you are ancient creed, and they had too many cookies in the cookie jar. But this reminds me, this is like a former corporate bully, somebody that maybe you guys work for or work with. Yeah, you put real hard and you mastered that daggone company too. You did some things. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. But, however, guess what? That job was a test for you guys, okay? And you guys passed the test because you faced your fears. And yeah, you recognize, who you are and whose you are right now. And a lot of you guys are taking it easy, but you're very much showing people a cold shoulder. I don't know who name begin with an F, but you may be showing them a cold shoulder too. But you actually saying the F word, towards, because their motives is what I see. Their motive is undeniably fake. You already know that these people are fake and phony. So the higher realms want you to keep manifesting your money, your desires, the hearts of your desires, okay? In spite of whatever this, in spite of, okay, you guys, in spite of. Yeah, because I don't want to cloud you with anything else. All I want to tell you guys that you have dated some ETs in your lifetime, and all I can say is they got your back. Yeah, that was confirmation. They got your back, your front, your side, and your center. Confirmation again. When they sneeze, that's confirmation. Oh my goodness, they are not playing. I don't know. Some of you guys dated some ETs in your lifetime and they have your back. Every time I say it. I can't. I'm just going to leave it as that. Yes, and that is the truth. That's what they tell me. Somebody's name begin with an A. Okay. Yeah, somebody's name begin with an A. Woof. That's all I can say. And some of you guys definitely have the spirit, the spirit. Yeah, some of you guys may have met somebody online in the past too. What I see is showing me like some past activity. Like I said, in the past was they tried to do some type of fake robbery attack. And a lot of you guys, if you notice like a bill from something, make sure you guys verify before you live their life, because this is giving me all kinds of gang affiliation. You could be paying a bill for the way I don't know, some kind of way you're paying a bill, but somehow this is not going to check out. It's not going to work all the way in there. They may have worked in the past because it looked like it worked in the past until they start requesting some security checks. Because before these people was, using them little power, the vocalist power, the writer power, the hairstylist power, the model power to do certain things, but now they can't use that power anymore because that power structure is crumbling and it has failed disturbingly, because they were just creating fake death for people because they were running a fake gang organization, and it had to do with life or death, and then they'd try to scare people. But right now, so help me, as I breathe with you right now, they're in spiritual court and they are scared to death. Okay? They are scared to death. Like I said, I don't know who name given an A. They might be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but the bottom line is they are scared to death. That's the major thing that's happening in your life. So if you guys get some debt, or it's some debt and it's due to this vocalist, writer, hairstylist, model, or delivery, some of you guys might not even know that this is what it's attached to. Make sure you're getting security checks or background checks off of every piece of debt that you receive in your name at this point, because it has to do, because the higher realms is telling me this gang was running amok. They were running amok. It wasn't enough for whatever to be free, this, that, and the third to be free, but they was doing something else, So recklessly is what the higher realms are saying. No, Geminis, I see you guys being very exhausted, And it's like you're exhausted two ways. I'm seeing a person be salty and you have to be salty towards a person. That becomes exhausting. And it feels like your birthday is a thing of the past and it just started today. And you guys got some tension that's really, building behind, like I said, some things here that has to be fact checked. Yeah. I see someone wants to apologize so that they can renew something or reinstall something inside of you to keep it moving forward. But it took you guys a long time to realize somebody was two-faced and not really as healing as you thought, That was like your dreams were shattered, and at this point, you felt like, at this point, a lot of time has gone by. A lot of time has passed. And a lot of you guys recognize one day you woke up and recognized that you wasn't like, it looked like you recognize that this is not this is not the trap you're gonna be in. Not today, not in any way, but however, today I just see you guys being exhausted and just wanting to, do a vacay out of your house. So now you guys want to get out. Yeah. So I hope you do get out, Gemini, okay? But I see the higher realms want you guys to put some salt, to keep some salt in the corners of your house and stuff like that. Salt under your mat. If you can, get some black salt for the heck of it and put it under your mat. But I see pink salt here. So for some of you guys, it could be that pink salt, the Himalaya salt. You can put it around under your pillow and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm hearing around your drawer boards or something like that. Put some pink salt there, to keep that negative energy out your house, And look up how to do that bowl of salt water that really tells you how much, negative energy in there. I think you put the water in and then put the salt in, and then it'll tell you what type. If it's cloudy, it'll tell you it's cloudy. It's some real negative energy in your home that you may have to sage and Palo Santo out. I say do them both at this point. You know what I mean? That's what I see. Because the higher realms don't want you to be exhausted by this fake debt that's created by a gang of people who are scared to death anyway. And they're already in spiritual court, so it's nothing they can do. Yeah, they are agents of chaos is what I say, And you guys just trying to have a simple vacay. Yeah, the higher realm said the higher realm wants you to wave bye-bye to that tension and enjoy your vacay. At least get out. It doesn't have to consume 9 days, 3 days. It doesn't even have to consume a total day. Just get away if you can, even for 15 minutes, 20 minutes, Gemini. And just to recharge, because the higher realms, I believe the higher realms want you to keep that Himalaya salt with you. Or some of you guys, please take a bath in Himalaya salt, Epsom salt, Himalaya salt. That pink salt. It's a lot going on, but however, it's coming up in your read. So that makes a lot of sense. So the higher realm say, when you take your vacation, if you take a vacay, even if it's 20 minutes, take that bath, take that salt bath, get in there and soak in that salt. That way, you guys get rid of that tension. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, because there's a lot of tension going on that's attached to a specific debt that's actually fake. And Archangel Michael now already set a tone And call on Archangel Michael for sure. But he already set a tone for these people. Then they had the floor, but now they in spiritual court. So I don't see them walking away. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I see them going to spiritual jail, bottom line. And that's the worst place to be, you know? Now, what I'm going to do at this point, Geminis, is see what money is coming towards you, okay? And then we're going to get a message from the higher realms, and that's it for your B-Day. As I was shuffling, I saw monies for from a lawsuit, and you guys winning a lawsuit. I'm seeing that. For a lot of you guys, I see housing lottery money here for you guys because your prayers have been answered, they say. And whoever was betting, you won the bet, okay? And I see you guys receiving, some type of food stamp money. And stimulus might be in your food stamps. I don't know if they gave you more, but it's like a stimulus check. So it could be regular stimulus checks or it could be stimulus food check. I don't know how that will work. But the bottom line is you guys, your finances will be stimulized, okay? A lot of you guys, if you want to play 4-digit, you're very lucky today. You will receive a financial miracle today. Some of you guys are unemployment check at this time as well, okay, as cash. So a lot of you guys got some things going on financially coming towards you at this time. And it's looking good. And those who want to go to the slot machine, I see money coming from the slot machine. I see Keno. Those who keep, the cards are doing its own thing right now. So the Keno is showing up as well. Okay, to let you guys know. Now the last message I'm going to give from the higher realms. Okay, bear with me, you guys. Oh, Gemini. By you guys just facing your financial fears, you actually are surrendering to the beautiful natural world. You know what I mean? And the higher realm said the way you can do that is to go outside and surrender in that way. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Okay, so the higher realms want you to, face your fears not alone. But they say God is the great outdoors as well. So I'm just saying you're not alone. All right. It's definitely gratitude over depression. However, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failures, okay, they can no longer control you. That's what the higher realms are saying to you guys. They want you to be free of hidden fears. Be free from hidden fears by exposing them to the light. Of awareness. Yes. And you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear. Yeah. And that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. My goodness. So that's what that debt was trying to do, trying to keep you guys subdued and in that low vibe energy of fear. See, everything has a spiritual attack effect about it, or attack effect, I don't know. You guys know what I'm saying. So they attacked you with some 3D level fear. Because if they attack you with high level fear, like healthy fear, because there's two different kinds of fears. There's healthy and there's toxic. Now, the healthy fears would keep you alive, keep you from drinking Clorox bleach or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Keep you from jumping in front of a car, keep you from doing the osmosis. Now, this toxic fear can only go 3-dimensional level, which is low bottom fear, the lowest bottom fear. All right? So that low vibe 3-dimensional fear, it goes in the first dimension. It is FEAR, false evidence appearing real. So they make you think that you have something that's really not real. And like I said, whoever these gangs, they created something fake and made you think it was real, okay? And the next dimensional level of that low vibrational fear is FEAR. Future events already ruined. Now they see you trying to duck and dodge. You counseling very mystique appointments in life. You're not showing up to the places that you're supposed to be seen. Okay? And then the third dimensional level of that low vibe energy fear is FEAR. F everything and run. So now, where you running? You're running from yourself. Everywhere you go, you take yourself with you. So that's the biggest deal right there. That's that 3. They wanted you to be in that type of energy where you say F everything and just run and take off. And they can swoop in and make it look like, yeah, you're you're immediately the fall guy or girl, okay? In this world. So the higher realms is telling you guys to also, when you clear your debts, it's just like you're surrendering to setting limits. So they want you to clear your debt. However, they're letting you know when you clear your debt, it's like surrendering to setting limits. And it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and remember that no is a complete sentence. Yeah. So by you clearing your debts, you're stopping all the others from, even thinking about creating a debt, because they're fearful of you now because you're paying. You're facing it. You're clearing it, not facing it. You're clearing it. And the higher realms is saying your self-care involves removing the heavy burdens of financial and emotional debts from your life. All right? And that is so tricky. Isn't that tricky, sticky, icky? It's financial and emotional and spiritual debt. That physical debt now attached itself to your emotional stability. And now your spiritual stability. Isn't that something? So let me say this again. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic alone and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. See? Yeah, so as you guys are clearing, you're actually surrendering to setting your boundaries and not people pleasing. Because some of you guys been going along with the people please. Oh yeah, I can take from here. Oh yeah, and I don't like those people who say, you want to go here, you want to go there, and you ain't paying. Okay, well, that thing. Because if I say you want to go, that means I got you. You can go. All you have to do is say the word yes. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know what type of time these other people that grew up on, but saying it to me is like, listen, it only makes sense. So the bottom line is you guys have to, you're going to, set boundaries, and that's what the higher realms are saying. Be comfortable with saying no and meaning it, because it really gives you guys a balance in life in which you're set free from. You're no longer free in this low vibe energy whirlwind of fear, So that's clear. Hopefully you guys are smiling ear to ear. Okay. I heard Margaret, Martha, Minjetta, and jet ski. I'm hearing jet ski. Why did I hear Brewski? Oh my goodness. I heard Lonzo, Lindsay, Lindium, Howard, Howie. Somebody named Decimal, or y'all call him Decimal. Somebody named Decimal. Okay. Desmac and Desmatic. Okay. Yeah. I heard Prince Dejour, I don't know. Leakum, Louis, Tanji, Tangy, Crystal, Freaky, Freaky Beaky Beaky or something like that. I don't know. Y'all saying something, somebody's nickname. Iran. Ikram, okay. Ibrahim, Nodum, Totem, how do you say that? Yeah, go on it. Solomon. I'm hearing Solomon. I'm seeing Solomon as well. So Ivy. Somebody nickname also Ivy League. Okay. Somebody nickname Trainwreck. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay. All right. So you guys, those names came through. What they mean to you. However, this is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, Paulay, peace be unto you. And within one.